All right, welcome to our lovely studio audience and those folks at home to Novice Round 3 for Room Diana. We have, so we can do a quick round of introductions of the staff and then get straight into the round. So, hi everyone, I'm Fred Muth. I'm from California, coming to you live from San Francisco. Former Certaminator myself and hopefully very soon to be a Latin teacher. I'm joined by Alex and Aspen.
Hi guys, my name is Alex Soto. I'm coming to you from Austin, Texas, where I just completed my first year of middle school Latin. The best first year, obviously. And yeah, excited to be here. Good luck, everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Aspen, coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a former Certamen player, and coaches, if you have any challenges, you can send them to me.
We also couldn't run without our lovely scores and timers. Would you introduce yourselves?
My name is Sarah Cowett. I'm coming to you from Massachusetts, where I'm also a Latin teacher.
I'm Ryan Vincent. I am in Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm a former Latin teacher and state chair.
And my name is Lon. I am in Austin, Texas right now, and I am helping with sport today.
Wonderful. Well, just to get through all of our other housekeeping items. So once again, just reminding everyone that to keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. And the moderator, myself, the other moderators, and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and or the NJCL Code of Conduct. But don't worry, that won't happen. Another reminder to all players to wait until recognized in order to answer a toss-up, even if you appear first on your own screen. I think we all know by now that the order can change in the spectral ether while hurtling across space. So the order on my screen is the official order, and I will recognize you as such. All right, for the audience, a reminder to be quiet during the match, stay off camera and muted. You're allowed to clap using the Zoom reactions and type words of encouragement at the score checks only. And at score check 19, only reactions. And at the end of a round, you are welcome to come back on camera and wave vigorously and cheer on your teams, but after the round. All right, I think it is time for the Aurelia passage. Now we're really cooking. All right, I'll post that in the chat. And we can introduce you all to my pronunciation of Latin. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem, hic equus iratus domum recurrere coepit. Eheu. Any questions on my pronunciation before we go further? All right. Another reminder to the players not to do anything during the round that might be construed as consultation, including any gestures, verbal or electronic communications with other players, coaches, or audience members. No communication in any way other than by voice in Zoom and Zoom chat. Remember, this is a contest of your brains and showing us everything that you've learned. All right. Also a reminder to coaches, players, and audience members not to make exclamations about consultation or procedures during the round. You can message one of the moderators if you have any concerns. And the moderator does have discretion in making rulings during the round. If there's an issue that can't be resolved during the round, we will direct it to the Certamen chair. And in the meantime, please be polite and respectful of our judgment. All right, so we have our captains from each team. teams, can we wave to your audience? So Massachusetts purple, we have Juliana. Is that Aileen? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing everyone's names right.
Eileen.
Eileen? Great, Eileen and Andrew. All right, next on my screen is Florida Purple of Captain Jasper. So we have Theo, Rohan, and Reed. Welcome all. And Virginia Purple, I see Laura, our captain. Is that Janan?
Yeah, that's right.
Jaden, welcome Janan. Kevin and Mackenzie. And all of you are here for Novice Round 3 Competitive Certamen. Awesome. All right. Any last questions before we get started? All right, besides a big, deep breath. All right, let's do this. So let me pull up our questions.
Fred, do you want me to give you time in the chat or out loud?
I would like out loud. Yeah, if you can give me
Perfect.
20 seconds and continue on to 30 for appropriate language questions. Thank you. Oh, yes. Actually, I'm waiting for go ahead from Big Certamen bosses. So we have a minute for lots of more deep breaths while we wait.
Just got the go ahead, actually.
And perfect. All right. Well, I think we are all set to go. All right, so we are going to start, as we have the last couple rounds, with a practice question. If we can get someone to clear the chat. All right, welcome to NJCL 2021 National Convention, Novice Level Round 3 Certamen. This particular question came from the 1986 semifinal round of NJCL Certamen and will be worth no points. Toss-up 0. In the Roman courts, who had the privilege of not having to swear to speak the truth? All right, I will repeat. In the Roman courts, who had the privilege of not having to swear to speak the truth? I have Kevin.
The defendant?
Sorry, that is not correct. Buzz from Florida Purple, Theo.
The UDEX or the judge?
Sorry, that is also not correct. Juliana.
Consul?
Sorry, that is also not correct. The only person who did not have to speak the truth was a Vestal Virgin. So of the 0 points possible on toss-up 0, no points. But that's why we have practice round. Shake it off. Now we are on to the real questions. Toss-up number 1. The Italian region of Lazio is geographically similar to its classical counterpart. Name this ancient province of which Rome was the capital. Juliana.
Latium?
Latium is correct. All right, bonuses for Massachusetts Purple. What ancient region lay north of Latium and today contains the modern cities of Arezzo and Tarquinia?
I think this is Etruria. Final answer?
Etruria is correct. Bonus 2. What region, which lies between the Apennines and the Tyrrhenian Sea, was located in southwest Italy, south of Latium?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know that Campania is like another popular region, so I guess we could go with that. Campania, final answer?
Campania is correct. That's 20 points on toss-up 1 for Team Massachusetts Purple. All right, toss-up 2 for all teams. According to the Aeneid, a priest of Neptune named Laocoon warned against bringing what object? Andrew?
The Trojan horse.
Trojan horse is correct. Warned against bringing what object into his city because he feared that Greeks were hidden inside. All right, that's 10 points for Massachusetts Purple. Your first bonus. According to the Aeneid, what woman also warned against bringing the horse into Troy?
Sandra, right?
Yeah. Cassandra, final answer.
Cassandra is correct. Your second bonus. Later, as represented in a famous statue group, Laocoon and his sons were killed by what type of animal? An event that convinced the Trojans that the gods had rejected his warnings.
Snakes, right?
Snakes, final answer.
Snakes is correct. All right. Give me a moment. All right, we are ready for toss-up number 3. Great, that was 20 points for Team Massachusetts. Toss-up 3. When recognized, perform the following commands. Pone unam manum post caput et surge alteram manum et stimula spargere aquam in omnes. Laura. I will accept that. Great. Thank you for your lovely demonstration. All right, that was Team Virginia Purple. Now moving on to bonus 1. When you're ready, perform the following commands. Ponite manus ad genam et tunc iterumque movete eas ad aliam genam.
Okay, so it's plural.
Yeah.
I think
Raise your hand ad genam, so like knees
so
and
to your knee. So
again,
raise your is it like put your hand
I
on
think
your
it's like
knee?
like on your knees. How do you put on?
I think it's
Wait,
put
genam
your
is
hand
not
on your knee and then again and again.
genam is not knees, is it?
I think it is.
Isn't it genu? Like mass?
Yeah, but it could be
Oh,
like
no,
the
it's
accusative.
22nd.
Wait.
Answer, please.
Put your hand on your knees and again, like move them like towards each other.
Sorry, I cannot accept that. So I needed all of you to perform the command, which was putting your hands on your cheeks and then repeatedly moving them to your other cheeks.
Oh, okay.
But valiant effort. All right, bonus 2. When you're ready, perform the following commands. Dicite moderatori, nec canere, nec saltare possumus.
Like say to the moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're not able to sing or
dance.
Okay, so everybody has to say that, right? Because it's
Okay. Yeah.
Final answer.
We are not able to sing or dance.
Dance.
Wonderfully done. That's correct. 5 points to Team Virginia Purple. All right, toss-up number 4 for all teams. Yep. All right, that's a warning. Just be careful. Since I haven't read the question, I won't disqualify you on this one. But wait till you're actually ready to buzz. All right, toss-up number 4. Translate the following sentence into English. Tibi licet mutare mentem. Juliana.
It is permitted for you to change
Answer, please.
ports.
Could you repeat that last word? I just didn't hear it fully.
Ports.
Sorry, could you spell that? I'm not catching it. Okay, so sorry, I'm not going to accept that. Next buzz is from Laura.
It is permitted for you to change
Answer, please.
your mind.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. All right, so that's 10 points for Virginia Purple. All right, moving on to bonus 1. Translate the following sentence into English. Licuit mihi nescire.
It does. Would that be? It is necessary for you to for me to change my mind or something?
Like it would no. The cat is like permit. So like it was. It's
It
permitted.
is. Yeah, I think it's.
Licuit is that?
Because I think it's
It could be perfect. It could be perfect.
Like it was
because of the
not
like UIT.
permitted for me to know. Is that mascara?
Yeah.
20 seconds.
To not know. It was. Final answer. It was not. It was permitted for me to not know.
I'm going to accept that. All right. Your second bonus. Translate into Latin using a form of licet. Will we be allowed to hope?
Okay, so
first person plural.
Yeah.
to hope is spare.
Yeah. Sparrow.
Yeah, and then will we be? I guess so. It's like a question. It's like a question and it's
I
future.
don't know what's
20 seconds. Keep going.
So final answer, like what would it be allowed?
30 seconds.
Okay.
Need an answer?
Ferrare, Novice, Licet.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. We were looking for lice bitne nobis sperare. All right, that is 15 points on toss-up 4 for Team Virginia, Purple. All right, moving on to toss-up 5 for all teams. Listen to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in English the question that follows. Germanicus erat dux Romanus, et in Germania pugnabat. Uno die milites Germanici non pugnare volebant, pecuniam volebant. Milites clamabant, et Germanicus timebat. Sed Agrippina uxor Germanici consilium cepit. Agrippina infantem suum Gaium portavit, et eum militibus demonstravit. Gaius gerebat vestimenta militis, et milites eum amabant. Pugnabimus inquit miles, quod Caligulam nostrum amamus. Right, I will repeat. Germanicus erat dux Romanus, et in Germania pugnabant. Uno die milites Germanici non pugnare volebant, pecuniam volebant. Milites clamabant et Germanicus timebat. Sed Agrippina uxor Germanici consilium cepit. Agrippina infantem suum Gaium portavit, et eum militibus demonstravit. Gaius gerebat vestimenta militis, et milites eum amabant. Pugnabimus inquit miles, quod Caligulam nostrum amamus. Question: what did Germanicus soldiers want? Laura.
Money.
Money is correct. Congratulations to Team Virginia Purple. Your first bonus question. And we'll get the full passage in the chat so you have access to it. All right, bonus 1. What did Germanicus' wife do to calm the soldiers?
Like showed her baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Showed her baby. Yes, that makes sense in the passage. Okay. So final answer, she showed her baby.
That is correct. Bonus 2. Who was the baby?
Caligula.
Caligula.
Yeah.
Okay. Caligula, final answer.
Caligula is correct. That's 20 points on toss-up 5 for Team Virginia Purple. All right, score check after 5.
All right, beautiful first quarter. We have Virginia with 50 points, Massachusetts with 40 points, Florida yet to score. Still 300 points left in the game.
Awesome job, everyone. I'm excited to see where this round goes. All right, toss-up number 6 for all teams. What profession is shared between a daughter of Zeus who suddenly resigned after getting married and a Eileen.
Cupbearer.
Cupbearer is correct. And a Trojan youth abducted by Zeus and named Ganymede. All right, that's 10 points for Massachusetts Purple. Your first bonus question. What goddess resigned the position of divine cupbearer after marrying Heracles?
Hebe. Hebe, final answer.
Hebe is correct. Bonus 2. Most say that the constellation Aquarius represents Ganymede, but others argue that it was what half-snake Athenian who judged the contest between Athena and Poseidon?
I think this is Erichthonius. Wait, no. No,
No, wasn't it? Doesn't it start with a C?
Cecrops? Yeah,
Yeah.
Cecrops.
Cyclops, yeah.
Can I defer to you? Is it
Okay.
okay?
I'll just type it in the chat and you can just say what I typed in the chat.
Okay. Cecrops?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes, C-Crops or K-Crops is correct. Right, that is 20 points for Team Massachusetts Purple on toss-up number 6. Toss-up number 7 for all teams. For the verb specto spectare, give the form for the third person plural perfect active. That is, one moment. Laura.
Spectaverant.
Could you spell that, please?
Yeah.
Spectaverunt is correct. Yeah, so the third person plural perfect active indicative, which would mean they watched. All right, that is 10 points for Virginia Purple. Now your first bonus. For the verb do dare, give the form for the first person plural pluperfect active indicative, which would mean we had given.
Or no, oh sorry, I was thinking specters.
Dederamus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dederamus, yeah.
First person. Second person plural. Yeah. I think it's a Dederamus.
Yep.
Okay. Final answer, Dederamus.
Dederamus is correct. Congratulations. All right, bonus number 2. For the verb tango tangere, give the form for the second person plural future perfect active indicative, which would mean y'all will have touched.
It's a rit.
Tiki or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending is a ritus.
I think that's how you like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stem, yeah.
Plural.
Ritus, right?
Yeah, eritis. So tetigeritis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Final answer, tetigeritis.
Tetigeritis is correct. That's 20 points for Virginia on question 8. 7. Getting ahead of myself. Just so exciting. All right, moving on to question 8. Toss-up 8 for all teams. In the early empire, what 4 colors were used to denote the different? That is Juliana.
Prasina, Rusata, Wineta, and Albata.
That is correct. The 4 colors used to denote the different factiones or racing companies in the Roman circus. Right. Your first bonus for Team Massachusetts. Which 2 additional colors were added under the reign of Domitian?
Okay, so purpurea. Oh, wait. We can just say
In
English.
I think.
Yeah. Purple and gold. Final answer.
That's correct. Purple and gold. Bonus 2. Which 2 of the original 4 colors were the oldest, dating back to the Republic?
Okay, I think this is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Eileen.
I think it's red and white.
Yeah. Red and white. Final answer.
Red and white is correct. 20 points for Team Massachusetts on toss-up number 8. Right, toss-up 9 for all teams. Once we get cleared. There we go. Toss-up 9. Name 2 Latin cases and the Latin verbs from which they derive. Juliana.
Dative comes from dodare and vocative comes from vocare.
That is correct. That's 10 points for Team Massachusetts. Right, your first bonus, give 2 more.
Is it from verbs or?
I'll post the question.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because I'm not sure about verb.
So we have nominative, right? I mean, that's an obvious. That's the bigger one, and then I don't know another one. Well,
Is for verbs. Could like nomino be like to
How many
name?
seconds?
And okay, nomino to name and
we don't know when. Just
okay, no answer.
I'm calling time. All right, so that's no points awarded on that question. And so your second bonus is to give 1 more.
Well, we can do the nominative one. So nominative is from, is it nomen or is it the verb or is it just words?
Verb.
All right, so yeah, nomino is good.
Okay. Nomino, meaning to name. Final answer.
And nominative. Oh, well.
Can you give me more information?
In the nominative case.
That's correct. Yes, I need the case it was referring to. Yes, the nominative is from nomino. That is correct. All right, so that is 15 points on toss-up 9 for Team Massachusetts. And you should all look it up because all 7 cases do have some related verb. So. All right, toss-up number 10 for all teams. Which of the following prepositions cannot take the same case as the others? Trans, in, pro, inter. That was from Laura.
Pro.
Pro is correct. Your first bonus for Team Virginia. What case does pro take?
Ablative.
Ablative.
Yeah. Ablative.
Final answer, ablative.
Ablative is correct. Bonus 2. What 2 cases can in take?
Accusative and ablative.
Yeah. Accusative and ablative, final answer.
That is correct. 20 points for Virginia on toss-up 10. All right. Can we get a score check after 10? Great job, everyone.
Halfway through the round, we have Virginia with 90 points, Massachusetts with 95, and Florida yet to score. Still 200 points left in the game.
Great work, everybody. We're getting there. Now we're really cooking. All right. Toss-up number 11 for all teams. Because he instructed his wife Merope to omit proper burial rites, and because Buzz from Kevin.
Sisyphus?
Sisyphus is correct. And because he tied up the god of death, what trickster was forced to ceaselessly roll a boulder up a hill in the underworld? First bonus for Team Virginia. Name this god of death whom Heracles once overpowered to save the life of Alcestis.
Thanatos.
Yeah.
Thanatos, final answer?
Thanatos is correct. Bonus two. Bonus two. In a proper burial, Greeks would place a coin of what denomination in the mouth of the deceased in order to pay Charon for passage across the Styx?
Drachma? Does that seem?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
does sound.
let's just go with that, I guess.
Can you paste the bonus? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then it would make sense. Drachma, final answer?
Sorry, drachma is not correct. It was an obol, which I believe was them being slightly cheaper. All right, that's 15 points on toss-up 11 for Team Virginia. Toss-up number 12 for all teams. Distinguish in meaning between the nouns casa and causa. Juliana.
Casa is house and causa is cause.
That is correct. 10 points for Team Massachusetts. All right, your first bonus. Distinguish in meaning among these three nouns, cor, corona, and cornu.
Core's heart. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
And
Heart, crown, and horn.
yeah, so heart, crown, and horn, respectively. Final answer.
That is correct. Heart, crown, and horn. Your second bonus. Distinguish in meaning among these three nouns, kaides, kailum, and carmen.
You guys know what kaides is?
Like a murder, right?
What did you say?
A murder?
Oh, yeah, I think that, sounds good to me. So murder, sky, and poem? Or should we go with song?
Song, probably.
Okay. Murder, sky, and song, respectively. Final answer?
That is correct. That's 20 points for Team Massachusetts on toss-up number 12. Moving right along to toss-up 13 for all teams. What Roman general won battles at Perinthus Juliana? Answer, please.
Decius.
Sorry, that's not correct. All right, seeing no more buzzes, I'll reread for all teams, or other teams. What Roman general won battles at Perinthus, Cyzicus, Nicaea, Issus, and Lugdunum before Mackenzie?
Septimius Severus.
Septimius Severus is correct. Issus and Lugdunum before he could claim sole rule of the Roman Empire in 197 AD, though he had been proclaimed emperor 4 years earlier, making him the first Roman emperor born in Africa. That's Septimius Severus. All right, your first bonus for Team Virginia. Name one of Severus' rivals that he defeated in any of the battles listed above.
Ascanius Niger. Actually, what were you saying?
I was saying Claudius Albinus.
I think it's both Ascanius Niger and Claudius Albinus.
So,
but let's just choose one of those.
You can just go Niger.
Okay.
Yeah, defer to Mackenzie.
Ascanius Niger. Final answer.
That's correct. All right. Your second bonus. Name one of Severus' sons who succeeded him.
Okay, it's either Caracalla and Geta.
Yeah, so let's just go Caracalla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defer to Mackenzie.
Caracalla, final answer.
That's correct. But no love for Geta?
Yeah.
All right, that's 20 points on toss-up 13 for Team, you guys, Team Virginia, I think. Yes, sorry. Sometimes it gets lost in the chat. All right. Wonderful. Moving on to toss-up 14 for all teams. After Apollo told Cupid that he was too young for archery, Cupid shot Apollo with a golden arrow. Jasper?
Daphne.
Daphne is correct. With a golden arrow that caused him to fall in love with what woman who became a laurel tree to escape? Your first bonus for Team Florida. Apollo was boasting about his prowess in archery to Cupid because he had recently defeated what giant serpent, the guardian of the site of Delphi?
Python. Python final.
Python is correct. Your second bonus. The god of what river, which was once diverted by Heracles along with the Alpheus, was the father of Daphne and transformed her into a laurel tree?
It is Achon. Maybe no. Oh. It's Achon final.
Sorry, that's not correct. This is the Peneus River. All right, that's 15 points for Team Florida on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15 for all teams. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of ex? Juliana.
Excito, meaning excite.
Sorry, that's not correct. Seeing no other buzzes, I'll repeat. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of exclamation? And that is Laura.
Clamo, to shout.
That is correct. All right. Bonus for Team Virginia. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of capture?
Capio, right?
Yeah.
Meaning take.
Meaning, like to seize or capture. Yeah. Okay. Final answer, capio, to capture.
Yep, we'll take that. It does mean that, among other things like seize. Bonus 2. What is the meaning of the Latin noun at the root of civilian?
Yeah.
It just means like.
It means citizen, I think.
Yeah. It can also mean civilian as well. Final answer, KOS meaning citizen.
Citizen is correct. All right, that's 20 points on question 15 for Team Virginia. All right, score check after 15.
Heading into the final quarter, everybody's on the board. Virginia has 145, Massachusetts 115, and Florida 15.
Awesome job, everyone. 5 questions left. Right, let's see how they go. Toss up, number 16 for all teams. What abbreviation is given to a document that describes the entirety of one's career accomplishments? Rohan?
Curriculum vitae.
Sorry, I cannot accept that. Juliana.
CV.
CV is correct. Toss-up asked for what abbreviation is given to a document that describes the entirety of one's career accomplishments, experience, and education. All right. The bonus for Team Massachusetts. First bonus. What is the Latin represented by these letters?
It's curriculum vitae, right?
Yeah. Curriculum vitae. Final answer.
Curriculum vitae is correct. Bonus 2. What is the literal meaning of curriculum vitae?
It's like something of the life. So like curriculum.
What's curriculum?
I know it can be like a lap in the
circus.
What?
I would just say lap. If you think it's lap, then I would just say lap of life.
But that, I guess that could be more of like a culture meaning. So like, Eileen, do
20
you
seconds.
lap of life? Final answer.
Could you repeat that just to make sure I heard it right?
Lap of life.
Yeah, I do not think that's correct. That's something we can double check later. I believe curriculum, we're looking for course of life, but we'll double check if lap is an acceptable definition there. All right, for now, that is 15 points on toss-up 16 for Massachusetts. All right, moving on to toss-up 17 for all teams. Where did the second triumvirate meet in 38 BC? That's Juliana.
Pannonia.
Sorry, that's not correct. Mackenzie?
Luca.
Sorry, that's also not correct. I will repeat for Team Florida. Where did the second triumvirate meet in 38 BC to renew the Lex Titia for another 5 years? I'll repeat one more time. Where did the second triumvirate meet in 38 BC to renew the Lex Titia for another 5 years? Right, buzz from Jasper.
The Korea.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear it quite clearly.
The Korea.
Could you spell that? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, that's not correct. This is Tarentum. All right, no points on toss-up 17, but there are 3 more. Moving on to toss-up 18 for all teams. Change the noun keyways to the ablative plural. First buzz from Juliana.
Kiwibus.
Kiwibus is correct. Right, your bonus questions for Team Massachusetts. Bonus 1, change the noun pecunia to the ablative plural.
Pecuniis.
Yeah.
Pecuniis. Final answer.
Pecuniis is correct. Bonus 2, change the noun opus to the ablative plural.
Is this opis?
No, I think the genitive of opus is opteris, right? So, but it's also not. I think it's ibis. So, but I don't know. I'm not positive. I think it might be. I think it might be operibus, but I'm not sure.
Operibus?
Yeah.
Okay. Operibus. Final answer.
Operibus is correct. It's 20 points for Team Massachusetts on question 18. Toss-up 19 for all teams. What woman, the mother of Pyrrha, was given as a jar? Eileen?
Pandora.
Pandora is correct. Yes, was given, sorry, I was on the verge of misspeaking, was given as a gift to the personification of afterthought, Epimetheus, and brought as a dowry a jar of evils that she eventually released. Right, 10 points for Team Massachusetts, your first bonus. According to Hesiod's Works and Days, when Pandora opened her jar, only the personification of what feeling remained within?
Right.
Hope. Final answer.
Hope is correct. Your second bonus. What specific crime against Zeus led the god to ask Hephaestus to craft Pandora and loose her upon the world?
Because of the Prometheus fire thing?
Yeah, so could we say like Prometheus stole fire
and gave
from...
it to humankind.
Yeah. Okay, so Prometheus stole fire and gave it to the humans. Final answer?
That's correct. Yes, Prometheus theft fire and gift of it to mortals. 20 points for Massachusetts on Tulsa 19. That brings us to our penultimate score check. Can we have a score after 19?
Alrighty, here comes your penultimate score check. Virginia has 145, Massachusetts has 170, Florida has 15. Oh, sorry. Massachusetts has 150, not 145.
I've got 145.
Oh, okay. My bad. I believe you. 145, as it says.
All right. Wonderful. So we have one more question left. Toss-up number 20 for all teams. What imperial woman was commemorated with a temple in the Forum Romanum built by her husband Antoninus Juliana?
Faustina the Elder.
Faustina the Elder is correct. Built by her husband Antoninus Pius in 141 AD. All right, Team Massachusetts gets the boni. Bonus number 1. Today, that temple bears the names of both Faustina and Antoninus Pius, to whom it was dedicated following the emperor's death. At what village where he held his country estate did Antoninus Pius die in 161 AD?
Lorium. Final answer.
Lorium is correct. Bonus 2. Antoninus Pius was not Hadrian's first choice for succession. His first choice was Caeonius Commodus, who died before he could take the imperial reign. Who was the son of this Commodus who would eventually become a co-Augustus?
I'm assuming this is Lucius Verus. Lucius Verus, final answer.
Lucius Verus is correct. That's 20 points on final question for Team Massachusetts. All right, congratulations. Let's get a last score check. Hear how you all did.
Alrighty, final score. I hope I'm right. Virginia, it's 145, Massachusetts, 185, Florida, 15. Very nice, everybody.
Big round of virtual emotes, applause, and waves for everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've got 190 for Massachusetts.
Okay.
What, 145, 190, 15?
Yeah, I think that's what I messed up for that last previous question. Thank you. That's right.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll have a double check through the scorebooks after this, just make sure we're all on the same page. Thank you all. This is a truly impressive round. It's always amazing seeing how much you all learn and how quickly you learn it. So thank you all. Best of luck in the future rounds, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of the convention. We will check in on that challenge and on curriculum and get back to you all. Let me know if you have any other questions before leaving. Otherwise, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you for moderating. And
Thank you for, thanks for moderating.
Of course.
Okay, welcome everyone. This is intermediate round 3. We have here the teams from DC, Georgia, and Wisconsin. So we'll commence with introductions. My name is Aspen Lombardo. I'll be the moderator who's reading this round, coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. Alex and Fred, go ahead.
Hello, guys. My name is Alex Soto. I'm coming to you from Austin, Texas, and I will be handling challenges this round. So if you or a coach, one of your coaches has a challenge, forward it my way, and I'll get checking on that. And good luck to everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm Fred. I'm coming from San Francisco, California, and I will be handling copying, pasting, among other supporting moderating duties this round.
We couldn't do this without our time and scorekeepers, so let's have them introduce themselves too.
My name is Ryan Vincent. I'm a former Latin teacher from Clarksville, Tennessee, and I'll be telling you your scores.
My name is Lan Nguyen. I'm a former Certamen player and current student in college, and I will be also helping keep score.
And my name is Sarah Cowett, a former Certamen player, current Latin teacher, coming to you from Massachusetts, and I will be keeping time.
Great, thank you, everyone. Okay, just a few more reminders. all the players, please wait to be recognized in order to answer a toss-up, even if you appear first on your screen. The order on my screen may be different, and we will be going by my screen. For the Zoom audience, make sure that you're being as quiet as possible for the duration of the match with your cameras turned off. At score checks 5, 10, and 15, you can clap using Zoom reactions, provide encouraging words of support, all of that. But when scores are read at 19, only Zoom clapping reactions can be used. Audience members in Zoom may turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round, but make sure they're off during. And I think we're going to do the Aurelia passage, which should be in the chat. Thank you, Fred. Okay, here we go. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coipit. Eheu. Does anyone have questions about how I pronounce Latin, how I say abbreviations, dates, etc.? Okay, all right, we'll move on then. And I'll give another chance to ask questions right before we start the round. A few more reminders, please don't do anything that can be construed as consultation. This can include gestures or any verbal or electronic communication with other players, coaches, or audience members. You can't communicate with other players in any way other than by voice in Zoom or by Zoom chat. For our coaches, players, and audience members, there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If players have a question during a toss-up, they should raise their hands or use their voice to ask the question. Also, moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair, but please be polite and respectful of our judgment. Let's find out who our captains are. We have Jennifer from Georgia, Sophie from DC, and Krish from Wisconsin. And before we start the round, are there any final questions? All right. I guess we'll get started then. Do we have the go-ahead yet?
Yes, I believe we do. And just double checking, Aspen, are there any replacement boni we have in this round?
Oh.
I can't tell if it's Washington State or DC.
Is it WA?
It just says Washington. Is there a team from Washington in intermediate?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
It's
okay.
probably them.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think we're all set.
All right. Yes, we do have the go-ahead. Congratulations and thank you to all of the teams for playing in the tournament, by the way. Whether or not you make it to semifinals, I hope you've had fun at least. On with the practice question. Here we go. Now I will read one practice question for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss-up. Using a gerundive, say, by making ships. Christian.
Faciendo nawem.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Krish?
Faciendo nalis.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Elise?
Faciendo nalibus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So valiant effort for all teams. And close, we were looking for Novice faciendis. So no points on the 0-point practice toss-up. But we've still got a full round of opportunities. So this 50 years of Certamen throwback question came from the 1984 upper level semifinal round of NJCL Certamen. The more you know. All right, on to the real round. This is worth points. So here is toss-up 1 for any player on any team. What region of the Roman Empire contained the Liger, Garona, Sequan, Krish?
Gaul.
Gaul is correct. The rest of the question was Sequana and Rhodanus rivers. Bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Which of those rivers formed the border between Aquitania and Lugdunensis?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you paste the toss-up, please? Or the list?
Should be coming your way any second.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So the Sequana is the sign. The Garumna is the Garone. Rhodanus is a road. I'm not sure. This is like, do you guys know anything about French rivers?
20 seconds.
I think the Rhodanus is more south, so I don't
Yeah.
think that one.
Let us go with the Sequana final answer.
I'm sorry, it's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Liger, which is also called the Loire. Excuse me, I don't know how to pronounce French. But here is bonus 2. Which of those rivers flowed through the city of Lutetia?
This is the Sequana, yeah. Okay, Sequana final answer.
Sequana is correct. That's 15 points for the Wisconsin team on toss-up 1. And here we go with toss-up 2. Once we get the buzzers cleared, perfect. Okay, toss-up 2 for any player on any team. What is the Latin abbreviation commonly found? Zikai?
RX.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I will repeat for the other teams. What is the Latin abbreviation commonly found on tombs, which means here la Sophie?
RIP. I don't.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Krish.
HIS.
HIS is correct. The full phrase was here lies buried. So here is bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. If a tomb bears the letters HIS, then one would assume a body to be present within. What word is used to describe tombs that contain no such body and cannot accurately bear the inscription?
I'm trying to remember. So I think it's either like, I feel like it's either like a I feel like it's a kenotafia. But I'm not sure. Or wait.
20 seconds.
It's not a sepulchrum, right? Kenotaphium, final answer.
Yeah, your feelings are correct. It is a kenotaphium. Here is bonus 2. What 4-letter abbreviation containing a subjunctive form of the verb essay can also be used in 9.29?
All right. Just to inform you, you kind of like froze for me. I don't know if that was just me, but yeah. This would be STTL, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. STTL, final answer.
Yes, STTL is correct. Am I still freezing up on you, or?
No, it was just like for 1 second, then you were fine.
Okay, sorry about that. Please continue to let me know if that happens in the future. All right. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay. Here we go with toss-up 3. Toss-up 3 for any player on any team. Which emperor was able to restore Rome's dominance in the East by defeating Zenobia? Krish.
Aurelian.
Aurelian is correct. Bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Who was Zenobia's son who had been declared an Augustus?
This should just be Babylatus. Yeah, okay. Babylatus, final answer.
Babylatus is correct. In bonus 2, in his reconquest of the East, Aurelian was completing the work of Claudius Gothicus. How had Claudius died?
Oh, shoot. I mean, I'm not sure. I think
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
he was killed in battle, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. He actually died of a plague or illness. So that is 15 points on toss-up 3 and going right on to 4. Here's toss-up 4 for any player on any team. Of the nouns insidii, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, which is best described in the following Latin sentence? Cum aetate id venit ad eos. Krish.
Insidia.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. With no other buzzes, I'll repeat for the other team. Of the nouns insidii, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, which is best described in the following Latin sentence? Cum aetate id venit ad eos qui audiunt et discunt. Christian.
Sapientia.
Sapientia is correct. Just give me 1 second. I think I have some background noise. Okay, that should be better. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I believe we're doing the bony for Georgia. Is that right? Okay, I'm seeing some nodding heads. All right, so bonus 1 for the Georgia team. Which of those same nouns, insidii, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, is best described in this sentence? Quairos hoc cum te circumdari sentis.
Can you repeat? Oh, it's based.
Can we have the
Okay.
toss to 2?
Yes.
Oh, it's already
It's
there.
right there.
Oh. Okay.
How would you translate that? You look for this with your feeling around.
Around you. Okay. Insidia means trap.
20 seconds.
I need
Okay.
an answer, please.
Ventus is wind. Praesidium is.
I need an answer.
Let's go with Praesidium final.
Praesidium is correct. Here is bonus 2. Which of those same nouns, insidii, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, is best described in this sentence? Mane hoc in summa herba apparet.
So it's like
So yeah.
here's in
It's probably like rose or something, because like
the garden. And
rose is probably like rose, and herba is like
Like plants. Yeah. Okay. You want to go with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Rose, final answer.
Rose is correct. So that's 20 points for the Georgia team on toss-up 4. Great job. And we'll do toss-up 5 and then our first score check. Okay, toss-up 5 for any player on any team. What type of substance both produces a flower marked with the Greek lament Ai and miraculously falls from the sky when Zeus wishes Zikai?
Blood?
Blood is correct. It miraculously falls from the sky when Zeus wishes to honor the death of his son Sarpedon. Bonus 1 for the Georgia team. In his account, Ovid compares the fate of Ajax to what Spartan youth, who is transformed by his lover Apollo into a flower bearing the lament Ai on its petals.
Like Hykynthus.
That's like.
Hykynthus, yeah.
Okay, we'll just go with that. Okay. Hykynthus, final answer.
Hykynthus is correct, and bonus 2. In book 12 of the Iliad, Sarpedon delivers a lengthy speech on glory to what man, who was his cousin and the co-commander of the Lycian forces?
Yeah, I don't know this.
Lycian. I have no clue. Zekai, do you know like any other people related to that story?
Nah.
Okay. Achilles, final answer.
I'm sorry, what we're looking for is Glaucus. So that's 15 points on toss-up 5, and we'll have our score check.
After 5, Wisconsin has 50 points, Georgia has 35, and DC has yet to score.
All right, good job, everyone. All right, toss-up 6, here we go. Toss-up 6 for any player on any team. Describamus nunc proprietates dictionem in hoc sententia. Bono viro consule patria omnia beneficia agere potest. Quo casu est viro? Krish. I need an answer, please.
Oblativo.
Oblativo is correct. Bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Cuius modi est agere?
This would just be. This would be. What is the Latin for infinite? It's just infinitivi. Does that sound right?
I would guess so, yeah.
Okay.
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
Infinitivi, final answer.
Infinitivi is correct. Bonus 2. Cuius generis est beneficia?
This should be just beneficial, yeah. So this would be Nutris, I think. What was it? I think. Yeah. Nutris, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We have here nutrius. So that will be 15 points on toss-up 6. And here we go with 7. Toss-up 7 for any player on any team. Name the owner of the building described in the following quotation. So he went, and with him went 22 weeping companions. They found the house built of hewn stone, and around it were mountain wolves and lions, which she had bewitched because she had given them Harper.
Circe?
Circe is correct. She had bewitched because she had given them evil drugs. Bonus 1 for DC. Name Circe's island, which was perhaps located somewhere off Italy.
Can I spell it in the chat? It's all vowel.
Isn't it just Ogygia?
No.
Isn't it? Or is
it Calypso's? It's A-I-A-I-A.
No, remember, this is the thing where you said A-E-A, and then I said, no, it's that one with more letters. So isn't it A-E-A-E-A?
Yeah, no, but A-I and
20
A-E are the
seconds.
same. They're just different spellings.
Answer, please.
Okay. What I put in the chat, final answer.
Yes, Aiaya is correct. Bonus 2. What man led the expedition of 23 men that located Circe's house on Aiaya and was the only one to escape being transformed into pigs by the sorceress?
Is this
Odysseus.
Jason?
It's Odysseus.
Yeah.
Jason, yeah.
Odysseus, final answer.
Sorry?
Odysseus, final answer.
I'm sorry, Odysseus is not correct. We're looking for Eurylochus. So that is 15 points on toss-up 7. And here is toss-up 8 for any player on any team. The passage from the previous rounds continue. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in Latin the question that follows. Ubi duae feminae tandem aquilam conspexerunt et capiebant picturas aquilae. O miseras feminas, aquila forens sibi cogitavit, ego eas puniam, quod picturae non mihi placent. Statim regina avium de statua volabat, et donum sordidum et incapita feminarum demisit. Feminae multis lacrimis dolent. I'll repeat. Ubi duae feminae tandem aquilam conspexerunt et capiebant picturas aquilae. O miseras feminas, aquila forens sibi cogitavit, ego eas puniam quod picturae non mihi placent. Statim regina avium de statua volabat, et donum sordidum in capita feminarum demisit. Feminae multis lacrimis dolent. The question. Quales feminae, Zakai?
Multis lacrimis dolent.
Multis lacrimis dolent is acceptable. So here is bonus 1 for Georgia. Cor aquila errata erat.
Can you paste the question, please?
Like,
Yeah,
why was the eagle angry,
No,
right?
why is she angry? Because the picture, okay.
Probably somewhere like at donum sordidum in capit feminam
No,
demisit.
because picture are non-mihi placent.
20 seconds.
We can say
We'll go
that.
with that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go.
So picture are non-mihi placent. Final answer. Wait.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can take that. Let me just check on that 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna write it down and investigate it. I think the reason I can't take it is because you used mihi, which was the pronoun used in the passage. However, the question reads, cor aquila errata erat. So why was the eagle angry? So you kind of need to change that mihi to the third person. But we're gonna write it down and double check for you. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we'll go on to bonus 2. Here's bonus 2. Quomodo aquila feminas punivit.
It's like, how did the eagle punish the woman?
Donum sordidum in capita feminarum demisit. She left a dirty gift on their heads.
Do we have to change anything, or?
I don't think so. That's like a normal sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just say it. Okay, so donum sordidum in capita feminarum demisit. Final answer.
Yes, that is correct. So for right now, 15 points on toss-up 8. Going on to toss-up 9. Toss-up 9 for any player on any team. Circumventing the Senate, what tribune attempted to rebuild Rome's class of small farmers by confiscating private holdings of public Krish?
Tiberius Gracchus.
Tiberius Gracchus is correct. Private holdings of public land in excess of 500 jugera and redistributing it to small farmers in 133 BC. Here is bonus one for the Wisconsin team. What friend of Scipio Aemilianus had attempted to pass a similar law around 145 BC, but halted in the face of opposition from the large landowners?
I think this is Lilius. I think, yeah. Yeah. Lilius, final answer.
Lilius is correct, and here is bonus two. Who led the mob that murdered Tiberius Gracchus?
This is just Scipio Nausicaa. Sound good. All right, Scipio Nausicaa, final answer.
Scipio Nausicaa is correct. So 20 points on toss-up 9. And we'll go to toss-up 10. From what Latin noun do we derive the English words inertia? Krish. I need an answer, please.
Terra, meaning land.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Christian.
Ars, meaning art.
Ars, meaning art, is correct. Here is bonus one for Georgia. From what Latin noun do we derive the English words duel, revel, and rebellion?
Bellum, right?
Yeah.
Bellum war.
Okay. We're good with bellum, right?
Yeah, sounds good. You can say it, Christian.
Bellum, final answer, meaning war.
Yes, bellum is correct. And bonus two, from what Latin noun do we derive the words ferret and furtive?
Forum. No, yeah.
No, like thief.
Oh,
like
yeah.
thief.
Yeah.
Fur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Efficiency.
Okay. Fur meaning thief, final answer.
Fur meaning thief is correct. So that is 20 points for the Georgia team on toss-up 10, and we'll do our score check.
After 10, Wisconsin has 85 points, Georgia has 70 points, and DC has 15 points.
All right, that was a brilliant first half. Still 200 points left in the game. So let's go ahead. Here is toss-up 11 for any player on any team. Name the title character from the classic children's book described with the following Latin sentences. Puer cum tribus liberis ad insulam distantem volat. In qua insula sunt multi pueri amici. Zakai?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is correct. Multi pueri amici irati piratai et crocodilis crepitans sicut horologiam. Here is bonus one for the Georgia team. Name the title character from the classic children's book described in the following Latin sentence. Puella cuniculum album sub foramen sequitur in quo sunt
Alice. It's Alice. We all agree, right?
quo sunt felis et vir insanus et mus et regina quae capita hominum excidi iubet.
Did you say Zakai?
What'd you
I
say?
said it's Alice. 'Cause
Alice in Wonderland?
She followed the rabbit, right?
Yeah, that
Why
sounds
does it
good to
say
me.
cat? It says like cat. Oh, the
Because
cat.
there's a
cat.
Cheshire
Okay.
cat.
Yeah.
Okay, we agree.
Yeah, you can go.
All right, Zika, you got it.
Okay, it's Alice.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, Alice. And here is bonus two. Name the children's book described. Postquam mater filium nomine maximum ad cubiculum mittit. Maximus obdormit et suum cubiculum silva intra mare profundum fit in qua multa fera habitant.
Into the bedroom.
Named Maximus.
Oh, that like what's called that wild beast book.
Oh, where the wild things are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so where the wild things are, final answer.
Yes, where the wild things are. 20 points on toss-up 11, going right on to 12. Here is toss-up 12 for any player on any team. What man went into exile with the necklace and robe of his aunt, Krish?
Polynices.
Polynices is correct, of his ancestor Harmonia, after he was driven from the shared rule of the city of Thebes by his brother Eteocles. Here is bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Name the 2 sisters of Polynices and Eteocles.
Antigone and why am I blanking on the other one? Antigone and
You know what letters started with?
why am I blanking on this?
I know Antigone's like
The other one who didn't get killed.
yeah. I don't know.
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
I defer to Ayushi.
Antigone and Iphigenia.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was Antigone, and it does start with an I. It's Ismene. So no points on bonus 1, but we still have bonus 2. Bonus 2. Polynices used the necklace of Harmonia to bribe Eryphile into persuading her husband to join the expedition against Thebes. Name Eryphile's husband.
This is Amphiaraus.
Yeah.
Amphiaraus, final answer.
Amphiaraus is correct. So that is 15 points on toss-up 12. And we'll go on to 13. Okay, perfect. Here is toss-up 13 for any player on any team. Give the present passive infinitive for sumo. Krish.
Sumi.
Sumi is correct. The rest of it was meaning to be taken up. So here is bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Give the perfect active infinitive for cado, meaning to have fallen.
So this should just be, okay, so this should just be kekadise, right? All right, kekadise, final answer.
Kekadise is correct. And here is bonus 2. Give the correct form of proficiscor for the sentence. Marcia sees that her sister is about to set out from home.
Okay, so about to set out. So this would be, okay, so this would just be a future active infinitive. So
Vectura.
yeah.
Esse.
Yeah, just be profectura, I say, right?
Prefecturam esse. Goes to agree.
Wait, it's not like weird or anything, right? Because it's a deponent, so it doesn't. Yeah, it should be the same. Okay.
20 minutes, 20 seconds.
Profecturam esse, final answer.
Profecturam esse is correct. So that is 20 points on 13. And here is toss-up 14 for any player on any team. What region was the home of the xenophobic king Busiris? The home, Krish.
Egypt.
Egypt is correct. The home of the shape-shifting god Proteus and the place where Io ended her wanderings near the Nile. Bonus 1 for the Wisconsin team. Which Greek captured Proteus on Pharos while trying to return home from Troy?
Menelaus.
Yeah, okay. Menelaus, final answer.
Menelaus is correct. And here is bonus 2. Who killed Busiris during a journey westward that also saw him kill the giant Antaeus?
This Heracles? Wait, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's on time.
Yeah, okay. So it's Antaeus was Heracles, right? That wasn't like Perseus. Okay, yeah, just go with Heracles.
Heracles, final answer.
Heracles is correct. So that is 20 points on toss-up 14. And here is toss-up 15 for any player on any team. In a Roman connubium, what was the flammeum? A bright Krish.
It was like the bride's veil.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
It was the veil, a bright red garment worn by the bride. Here is bonus one for the Wisconsin team. A trio of what kind of object was traditionally carried by a Roman bride during her wedding procession? One to drop on the road, one to give to her husband, and one to dedicate to the lares of her new household.
I feel like I've heard of this before. I'm just forgetting. Do we have like a guess or something? Like what would make sense?
Maybe guess flowers.
Or like
Is
a
it
fruit or something.
I
20
think
seconds.
flower. Final answer.
That is a good guess, but it's actually coins. Who would have thought? Here is bonus two. What was the Latin term for a bride's dowry?
This is just dose, I think. Yeah. Dose, final answer.
Yep, just dose. That is correct. So that is 15 points on toss of 15. And we'll do our score check.
After 15, Wisconsin has 155 points, Georgia has 90 points, and DC has 15 points.
All right, great job, everyone. Still 100 left in the game. All right, let's go. Toss up 16 for any player on any team. Translate the following sentence into English. Caelum erat clarum visu. Krish.
The sky was clear to see.
Yes, the sky was clear to see is correct. Here is bonus one for the Wisconsin team. Translate the following sentence into English idiomatically. Ad silvam veni vitam octum.
What was vita agere? The idiom, like to.
Isn't the opposite to die? Like
So is it just to live?
Maybe, because vita, whatever that is, it means to die, right?
Wait,
to depart
vita.
from life.
20 seconds.
Okay. I came to the forest to die. Final answer.
It is I came to the forest to live my life.
Okay.
Yes. So no points on bonus one, but here is bonus two. Translate the following sentence into Latin using a supine. My voice is pleasant to hear.
Okay, so this would okay, so this would just be like mea vox est what pleasant be? I feel like couldn't we just use like mirabile, like wonderful, pleasant? It's like the same thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna say mirabile auditu.
30 seconds.
That sound good? All right. Mea vox est mirabile auditu. Final answer.
We are going to check on that. So everything was right. We're just checking on using mirabilis as a for pleasant. So we'll keep you updated on our research, but right now, tentatively, 10 points on toss up 16.
Am I allowed to ask what it was, just out of curiosity?
So the answer we have on the page is exactly what you said, but using Yakunda for pleasant. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I just have confirmation? Was it mirabile that you said in your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not acceptable. I thought you said mirabilis. I'm sorry. So vox is actually feminine. So regardless of what mirabilis means, you would need the mirabilis form. So that will be 10 points on toss-up 16. And we'll go on to toss-up 17. Okay, toss-up 17 for any player on any team. What derivative of the Latin word tenuis, meaning thin, means providing a Krish?
Extenuate.
Yeah, extenuate is correct. Providing a partial justification or excuse for something. That is extenuate. Bonus one for the Wisconsin team. What derivative of the Latin verb stringo, meaning to bind, means a narrow passage or channel?
Straight. Oh, sorry.
Go on, I was finished.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's straight. Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure. All right, straight, final answer.
Yes, straight is correct. Sorry about that. Here is bonus two. What derivative of the Latin verb placeo, meaning to please, means to maintain or urge a claim?
I would say like implicate. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Yeah, implicate, final answer.
I'm sorry, that is not what we have here. We have plead. So, and I don't think implicate can mean to maintain or urge a claim, but do we want to check on that? Other mods? I think he said implicate.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes. Right, so they are going to check on it. But for now, 15 points on 17. And onward to 18. So here is toss-up 18 for any player on any team. What new colony did Hadrian commemorate with a shrine to Jupiter capital? Krish?
Just like Judea.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Jennifer?
Syria, Palestina.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the remaining team. What new colony did Hadrian commemorate with a shrine to Jupiter? Sorry, I'll repeat. What new colony did Hadrian commemorate with a shrine to Jupiter Capitolinus and thus ignited a conflict known as the Second Jewish War, due to the shrine occupying a space sacred to the city's inhabitants? Sophie.
Dacia?
I'm sorry, Dacia is not correct. So this is Aelia Capitolina, which is the ancient name for Jerusalem.
Wait,
hey.
I have a question. Did it say what city at the beginning?
It said what new colony. So I believe you would.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, more like the city rather than.
Wait, can I challenge that? Because I said Syria, Palestina, and I thought that was like the colony of which Jerusalem was in.
We can certainly look into it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we are writing it down and we'll look into it. But for now, we're going to move on. So here is toss-up 19 for any player on any team. Aphrodite angrily killed Calliope's son Orpheus after the muse ruled that half of what youth's time should be given to Krish?
Adonis.
Adonis is correct, should be given to Aphrodite, and half should be given to Persephone. Bonus one for the Wisconsin team. It mattered little, however, since Adonis was killed as a youth by what type of animal?
Boar, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boar, final answer.
Yes, a boar is correct. And bonus two. What king of Thrace was the father of Orpheus by Calliope?
I thought. Wait. I thought Apollo was the father of. Oh, never mind. What king of Thrace?
Was the name like Linus or something? Or am I tripping?
It might have been. Maybe.
I don't think that's right.
Sure, just go with that.
All right. Linus final answer.
I'm sorry, Linus is not correct. This is Oiagris. So that is, actually forgot how many points. I'm going to leave that to the scorekeepers. So we'll do our score check before the final toss.
Yes, it was 15 points on that one. So Wisconsin has 195 points, Georgia has 90, and DC has 15.
Okay, awesome job. So I don't think that we are going to accept implicate as it does not come from Plakeo. I think there's only an implicate spelled Plic, which would be from Plico, I believe. So yes, with that, I believe we'll move on to the final toss-up. Okay, here is toss-up 20 for any player on any team. What use of the ablative case is found in the following sentence? Volo amicis apropinquare, said Krish.
Accompaniment.
I'm sorry, accompaniment is not correct. With no other buzzes, I'll repeat. What use of the ablative case is found in the following sentence? Volo amicis apropinquare, sed nescio in quo loco sint. Elise.
Place where?
Place where is correct. Here is bonus one for DC. What use of the dative case is found in that same sentence? Volo amicis apropinquare, sed nescio in quo loco sint.
Is this dative special verb?
Maybe.
Sophie?
Maybe. I don't know. Sure. Dative special verb, final answer?
Dative with special verbs is correct. And here is bonus two. What use of the genitive case is found in the following sentence? Me arguisne ilius facinoris.
Do you have any idea?
I have
20
no
seconds.
idea whatsoever.
Okay, guess. Pick one. Defer to Elise.
Charge. Genitive of charge.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, genitive of charge is correct. So that is 20 points on toss-up 20. And our final score check, please.
Our final score, Wisconsin with 195 points, Georgia with 90, and DC with 35.
All right, awesome job, everyone. Good luck to those who made it to semifinals. To those who are no longer continuing, congratulations and thank you so much for playing. I hope you had a lot of fun. So yes, and I think at this point they'll post the score sheet in the chat.
Did they ever get back to that Hadrian question?
I think we're gonna look at that later.
Okay.
Post round. Yes.
Should we give the team the bony now, just in case? That was a toss-up, right?
Yeah, that couldn't hurt. So let's have, what team was this? Was this Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have the whole Georgia team stay, and we'll give Boni.
I just have a question. So for that question, like technically I gave like the English version of that same colony, like the same like answer that she gave. So did it have to be like in Latin? Was that like part of the question?
So you gave Judea, and what we were looking for was
Right.
the colony, so Aelia Capitolina. If you would like us to write down your answer.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just like because if you're like considering her answer, I'm just saying because like according to my knowledge, I'm not sure if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure Syria Palestina is the name of Judea in Latin. So that's the reason why I'm just saying, just if you could write it down, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I believe.
Should we give both teams the bonuses and breakouts?
Yes, let's give both team the boni. So yeah. Okay, I guess we'll take Georgia into a breakout room, which I'll create right now. Okay, I'll open it. Okay, let's have all of the Georgia team go into the breakout room. And then I'll come back and I'll read the to the Wisconsin team. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm on mute. Okay, do we have the Wisconsin team here?
Yep.
Alrighty, okay. So let's do the boni. I'll read the toss-up just as a refresher. First, what new colony did Hadrian commemorate with a shrine to Jupiter Capitolinus and thus ignited a conflict known as the Second Jewish War due to the shrine occupying a space sacred to the city's inhabitants? And here we go with the boni. Bonus one, in response, what Jewish leader led a guerrilla-style revolt against the Romans for the next 5 years?
Want to say, who was this? Maybe it's Simon Bar Kokhba, but I feel like he was earlier. Maybe I'm just wrong. Let's say, who's another Jewish leader? Let's say Simon Bar Kokhba, final answer.
Simon Bar Kokhba is correct. And here is bonus two. What did Hadrian rename the province of Judea after the Second Jewish War?
Yes, so I think this is Syria, Palestina. Unless I'm, or did he rename it to something else? Yeah, let's say Syria, Palestina, final answer.
Syria, Palestina is correct. So if the toss-up is awarded, that would be 20 points for your team.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks for reading.
it was just suggested that if there is a coach, or I believe y'all are in contact with Rupert, if there's any indication as to when he'll arrive, that would be much appreciated. So it looks like your guess is as good as mine, but that's okay. All good. Okay. So at this point in time, we are now live streaming to YouTube. Hello, all the people out there on YouTube. We're going to start with some introductions. My name is Alex Soto. I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas, where I just taught my first year of middle school Latin during arguably one of the most interesting years ever. And I played Certamen when I was in high school as well, and I'm very excited to be here. Behind me, I also have an amazing moderator staff, two of which are here with me right now. They'll introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Fred, coming to you live from San Francisco, California. Lovely to see you all, and I'm excited to see this wonderful round 3.
Hi, my name is Aspen Lombardo, coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. And I will be the moderator that you send challenges to if you need to.
And also joining us today, first, thank them for their willingness to sit through long rounds and keep time and score. Without them, this would not be possible either. So we have 2 scorekeepers and a timer. So if y'all would like to say hi.
My name is Sarah Cowett. I'm coming to you live from Massachusetts, where I'm a Latin teacher and former Certamen player. I will be keeping time.
I am Ryan Vincent. I am from Clarksville, Tennessee, former Latin teacher, former Certamen player, and I'm going to be the backup scorekeeper.
And my name is Lan Nguyen. I am former Certamen player, current scorekeeper as well.
Very nice. And the teams that we have here, we have California, we have Ohio, we have Wildcard Beta. So everybody on those teams can say hi to everybody else watching. And that's what we have going on today. Yeah, just a wave. That works. Salvete. Salvete omni. Cool. I'm going to say this verbatim. Keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. Reminder to wait until you're recognized to answer a toss-up, because all of our signals are coming from everywhere across the United States. We're going to go with what I see on my screen. So while you may be first, I might see something different, and that's what we're going to go with. What's up, Devin? You have a question?
Sorry, accident.
You're good. All good.
Yes, I think he's going to be the alternate for CA. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Okay, so we'll get the scorekeepers to get Devin's name down, and we'll continue. Remember, score checks at 5, 10, 15. Feel free to use reactions. That's probably the easiest, fastest way to get back into the round. So you could do that. Now we have the Aurelia passage, which I'm going to paste. And during this time, make sure that my audio is good for you too. Turn me up, turn me down. Audio is kind of like the second most important thing. So make sure that you can hear me loudly and clearly. Okay, the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto, cum familia sua ingenti, et equo suo. 30 ludos magnos Iois in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum requipit. Ehu. Hopefully everybody can hear me loudly and clearly. Anybody having any issues that we could try to fix now? Doesn't. Yes, Andrew, what's up?
This is pertaining to the previous issue. Did you get an answer from the Certamen chair as to whether or not we should have the alternate write their number down if we want
the person in a campaign thing to come later on?
So I believe per the rules, there's no substitutes allowed in the middle of the round. If you wanted to play your candidate, then you would have to leave the space blank and he'd have to fill in from there. At least that's the best that I understand that. Can anybody else corroborate? Okay, I'm getting some nods.
All right.
Right. So I think in that case, we would probably just have Devin play, just because like he can
Yeah, let's
probably
just
won't be
have,
available
like,
for
a
that.
full
I
team.
don't have a history person. Oh God.
I think we should just have a full
Maybe don't
team for
say
the whole
that.
round.
Oh yeah, maybe don't say that.
Yeah, I think we
Andrew.
should.
Yeah, I think full
yeah,
team for the whole round is probably better.
yeah, Devin
so.
should play.
All right.
Would you prefer for us to wait just a few minutes?
Yeah, we don't have the go ahead. I'm constantly updating Certamen chair. So she knows what's going on.
Know what the situation is. I don't think that he's quite cleared to leave yet, so maybe we should just wait.
Yeah. But if we don't have the go ahead, we'll just wait and see what happens. But yeah.
I would also ask if, like, because of the exceptional circumstances, moderator discretion could perhaps make an exception to the aforementioned rule, if possible.
I think that would have to be something that we ask, again, Certamen chair, which I can do right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we have going on, and hopefully that is some unintentional / kind of intentional stalling, so we can get that candidate in here. Okay. Reminder not to do anything that may be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication with the other players, coaches, audience members. Tell them, I'm supposed to say, that's an instruction for me. Don't communicate with other players in any other way other than by voice in Zoom or by Zoom chat. So no phone calls, no phoning a friend, none of that stuff. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay. No exclamations about consultation with our support staff. I believe we can catch everything. Yeah. I ask that you respect the decisions that me and my fellow moderators make during this round. We're going to try to do the best we can with our 3 brains put together in the heat of the moment, but keep in mind that we do have several also very capable people in other rounds. So if there's an issue, we'll get that right answer sooner or later. So some things may go out of this round unresolved, in which case we will talk about it and come to that conclusion. Okay. Captains, we already mentioned, again, for my sake, Andrew, Ashton, and Will. Yes. Cool. Remember to say final answer when giving your answer during Boney. Yeah, does anybody have any other questions? Waiting on an update. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. Never mind. No update yet. Also no go ahead yet. So we're good. I'm basically at the end of my spiel. Maybe take this chance to recenter yourself. Everything's going to be okay. I promise. In fact, I have a story kind of related to this dilemma that we have going on right now with a candidate. So it was my freshman year. It was my first year playing Certamen. And my team, we had our 4 people, and this was back when we were in person, which was like hard to believe that we were in person at one time because it feels like it was so long ago that we were last in person. But we were getting ready for our semifinals round, and my team, we show up to our round, we're getting ready to go, and something that y'all probably remember because you're advanced is they ask to see your name tag just to make sure that it's you that is still playing the round and you're not just like some random person that shows up. And I have my name tag, two of my other teammates have our name tag, but our historian did not have their name tag. And so this historian ran all the way back to the dorm, maybe like a 10-minute run if he's running pretty quickly. He went to go get his name tag, and we tried to wait as long as possible, but by the time he came back, we actually started with another alternate like we have in this situation, and they did not let him back into the room, despite all of his effort running basically like maybe 3 or 4 miles, because dorms are quite the distance away. And yeah, we ended up losing that round. But just a story.
In the same vein of Certamen horror stories, part 2. I once almost missed an NJCL final because I got locked out of my dorm room getting out of the shower and didn't have my key.
Wow.
I made it, but it was a close call.
Wow. Make sure you always
Alex,
have your name tag on. Yes.
What university was that at?
This was at UNLV.
Okay, I missed that one. I was thinking about Ohio. What is it? Miami.
Mhm.
Everything is a million miles away from everything else.
Yeah. No, everything is very far away. I feel like in general, like I'm just thinking about all the dorms that we stayed in, and it was always like 5 minutes to walk here, 10 minutes to walk here. And yeah.
I could do 5 and 10, and I think that's pretty common, but
Yeah.
the Ohio dorms, like specifically for the Ohio delegation when we were at Miami, were like 20 minutes away from GA. I was like, that's just rude.
Yeah.
No one needs that.
Okay. So
the dining
sorry.
hall.
Oh, dining hall, that's always important too. Yeah. Always important. Yes.
Hey, this is Matt Davis, the state chair. So are we still waiting for Rupert? Are we going to have
Yes,
Rupert?
we are. We
Okay.
are. We don't know
Yeah,
the
we don't have
status on
go-ahead
him. We
ahead.
do have 2 subs here that the
Okay.
team said they are willing to play with, but
Okay.
yeah,
Let me go talk with him real quick, and I
Okay.
will. Andrew, can I just text you? Is that fine? Or
Sure, I'm gonna
I'll come-
quickly go grab my phone that I stowed away right now.
Okay, no. I'll come back. I'll come back. Andrew,
Okay.
Andrew, Rhoda, I'll come back. I'll come back here and see what's going on. Okay.
All right, wait, should I text him the end or do some messaging?
No, I'll go talk with him right now.
Yeah,
He's still-
Rupert
he's still
isn't
talking
checking
with
his text. I
people.
think he has do not disturb on. So
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else have any horror stories they can recount?
I put mine in the chat about the name tag.
I have a horror story. This was actually something that happened my freshman year in Novice, and I am both proud of it and also incredibly frustrated. So I barely got on to semifinals. I was 9th place, and semifinals was 1v6v9 or something like that, and it was Florida, Texas, and California. Already off to a bad start. But then we got the first few questions. Florida panicked and actually did really badly. And Florida, by question 19, was over 20 points behind. And Texas and California were neck and neck. I buzzed first, and it was one of those visual aids that had A, B, C, D. I thought it was A. I changed my answer in my mind to D. I said D. It was wrong, and it was A all along.
Dang. Everybody has those moments. For sure.
The one time California could have shown.
If I was gonna say, if we're doing horror stories, I have one from state convention a couple of years ago. It was the finals of Novice, and it was actually against some of my current teammates on the California team. I think it was against Rupert. I don't know if any of you guys were at that point yet, but it was like one of the last questions, and oh, Rupert's here.
Rupert is
enjoy
here.
my story.
Yes, you did it.
Welcome, Rupert. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have like literally two
You're good.
alternates
You're
here
good.
waiting if you
Like,
can
I'm
make it.
so happy to see you.
Oh, we missed you, Rupert.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Okay.
All right.
So I just told Kurtaman person that we have Rupert, and so we are good to go as soon as she says okay. Okay. So everybody take the.
Why don't you
All
go
right.
ahead
See, I
and
think
rename
Rupert,
yourself?
you should be C83, so Devin has to change his name. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody recenter. Horror stories out of the brain. This is going to be a fantastic round, not a horror story.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a horror story that really isn't a horror story. Like the first Certamen match I ever played, I played against another girl from my school whose name was also Trisha, and she was a year older than me, and I beat her. And then after that, she would never talk to me again.
Oh, dang. Hopefully nothing's too serious here. We're all here to have fun, show all the work that we've been putting in, all that good stuff. So with that, we are ready for the go ahead. Let me get my questions in front of me. While I'm doing that, take the second to take a deep breath in, recenter yourselves, have a good time, show us what you know. And here we go with NJCL 2021 Advanced Certamen Round 3. Hold on, I have a note at the beginning. I don't think, yeah, no tiebreakers for us. Okay. Right, and this is toss up 0. Oh no, never mind. There's a huge note at the beginning. Okay, I scrolled down. Cool. So I will now read one practice question for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss up the practice one. What 4-word phrase in the first few lines of the Aeneid expresses California 1, Andrew?
Expresses Virgil's crap. I was just gonna go arma virumque cano, but that's 3. Primus.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for the other teams. What 4-word phrase in the first few lines of the Aeneid expresses Virgil's incredulity at the vindictiveness of the gods? Ohio 2, Will.
Tantaine Eurykalaistibus animis.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. I will repeat. What 4-word phrase in the first few lines of the Aeneid expresses Virgil's incredulity at the vindictiveness of the gods? I have read the question twice. Going to call adequate time. You were on the right track, Will, but unfortunately we needed it in order. So, tantaine animis kai lestibus irai. That is that phrase. Yeah. And because this is 50 years of Certamen, this question comes from 1988, upper round 3 of NJCL Certamen. Cool. That was just a practice. No stakes here. But with that, we move on to toss-up number 1 for any team. Good luck, everybody. What work of Latin literature, which discusses literary issues, such as beginning in medias res, and Ohio 2, Will?
Institutio Oratoria.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. California 2, Trisha?
De Oratore.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for the remaining team. What work of Latin literature, which discusses literary issues, such as beginning in medias res and the Deus ex machina in 476 hexameters, addresses peripatetic theories on poetry and is written by Horace? Repeating. What work of Latin literature, which discusses literary issues, such as beginning in medias res and the Deus ex machina in 476 hexameters, addresses peripatetic theories on poetry and is written by Horace? I've read the question twice. Going to call wild card, sorry, beta 2, Devanch.
The 12 tables.
No, I'm sorry, it's not the 12 tables. The correct answer is Ars Poetica, or the Epistula ad Pisones. All good. No score on 1. Moving on to toss-up number 2 for any team. What Latin noun formed from a Latin verb meaning pretend, means image or statue? California 1, Andrew.
That would be simulacrum.
Simulacrum is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team California. What Latin noun formed from another Latin noun meaning wall means a gap or the space between two things?
Anyone?
Probably from Morus.
Could be Morus, Wallam, or Moinia.
It could be Leman, but that seems like a little bit of a stretch just because like that vaguely has a similar meaning, but I don't really know.
I haven't heard of a word for the space between two
It's
things.
probably maybe a compound something with a like
Inter something. Oh, yeah.
Interwakwa.
20 seconds.
Layman, maybe?
Need an answer, please?
Interwakua, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. On the right track, this is interwallum. Interwallum. Try this bonus. What Latin noun, formed from a Latin verb meaning cover, means a roof tile?
Is this
Tegulae. Tegulae.
Oh,
it says a
tegula?
roof tile. Is it a pluralia? Okay, so
I've definitely heard tegmen mean covering, but I don't know if it means roof tile. So whatever Trisha's saying is, she sounds more confident.
well, it's from that word.
I think I've heard of that.
20 seconds.
Answer, please.
Okay. Tegula, final answer.
Tegula is correct. 15 points on toss-up number 2 for Team California. Moving on to toss-up number 3 for any team. On what island does a man strap on the gloves of Eryx to defeat a young boxer named Dares during Beta 1 Ashton?
Sicily.
Dares during the funeral games for Anchises in the Aeneid. Sicily is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team Wildcard. Dares had earlier won the boxing match at whose funeral games?
Can I ask you to repeat the toss-up?
Yes. We could also paste it in chat. On what island does a man strap on the gloves of Eryx to defeat a young boxer named Dares during the funeral games for Anchises in the Aeneid?
Oh. Well, there goes my answer.
20 seconds.
I need your answer, please.
Pass.
All good. This is Hector. Hector's funeral games. Try this bonus. During the archery contest at the games, what man's arrow miraculously catches fire?
It's something beginning with A. It's like Acestes or something. I think that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Acestes, final answer?
Acestes is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 3 for Team Wildcard. Moving on to toss-up number 4 for any team. Which hill hosted Domitian's large funeral monument to the Flavian dynasty, had the form of Trajan carved into it, and was the Ohio 1 Jimmy?
Quirinal.
Quirinal is correct, and was the mythical home of Titus Tatius and the Sabine people. The last word was covered. The Sabine people. Bonus number 1 for Team Ohio. Which hill contained the site of the temple of Divus Claudius, which was temporarily commandeered for a grand fountain by Nero, and may have originally been named after its oak groves?
So that's like Robor, Ilex, Quercus.
I don't know.
Aventine, Palatine, Liminal, maybe.
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
The Aventine, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is the Kylian. The Kylian. Try bonus 2. What site on the edge of the Kylian hill did Constantine choose for his first Christian cathedral? It later served as the residence for many popes and still stands today after many renovations and extensions.
The Vatican.
I mean, that makes sense.
Then there's a separate hill for the Vatican.
It's a site though, so maybe it doesn't have to.
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
The Vatican, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. You could have said the Lateran, St. John Lateran. Never heard of it personally. Or the Domus Laterani. All good. There's still 10 points for you on toss-up number 4. Moving on to toss-up number 5 for any team. Give the form of Aufero that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. If only that man had California 1, Andrew.
If only that man had, that would be, if only.
I need an answer, please.
Abstulerit.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio 2, Will.
Obtulicet.
Can you repeat that again? You cut out at the beginning.
Obtulicet.
Obstulicet is correct. Bonus number 1 for Ohio. Give the form of Alfero that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I don't know by whom the gift was stolen.
I do not know. So just an indirect question. Or it could be.
Can it be indirect statement?
Well, anyway, we still have to follow the sequence of tenses, so it's going to be perfect. So it would be no, it's going to be passive, so like obslatus.
20 seconds.
I need an answer, please.
Obslatus est, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. Oblatus est is not correct. On the right track, oblatum sit. Oblatum sit. Try this bonus. Now give the form of Alfero that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I hope that we will steal the gift back.
Just use present subjunctive.
Yeah.
Just be Alferamus.
I think so.
Okay, Alferamus, final answer.
Alferamus is correct. Could have also taken oblaturos as a esse or oblaturissimus. Alferamus is most simple. Cool. So that is 15 points on toss-up number 5. And can we get a score check after 5 questions?
After a fantastic first quarter, we have California with 15 points, Beta with 15 points, and Ohio with 25 points. Still 300 points left in the game. Everybody's on the board.
Cool. Moving on to toss-up number 6 for any team. On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian to make him king of Judea, which came to pass in 37 BC? Repeating the question. On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian to make him king of Judea, which Ohio 2 will?
Lepidus.
No, I'm sorry, Lepidus is not correct. California 1, Andrew.
That would be or Agrippa.
I'm sorry, Agrippa is not correct. I'll finish the question for the second time. On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian to make him king of Judea, which came to pass in 37 BC? I'm going to ask that you can mute if you're not answering the question. I've read the question twice. Devansh.
Yes, Pontius Pilate.
No, I'm sorry, Pontius Pilate is not correct. The correct answer is Herod, or Herod the Great, or Herod the First. I still hear myself from somewhere. I don't know if we can fix that just so. Okay, I no longer hear myself. Or not myself, I hear somebody else.
Sarah's on.
Might it be Sarah? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I think that does solve our problem, at least for now. But I know that Sarah does have to tell me time, so. Okay, all good. Moving on to toss-up number 7 for any team. De scribamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hac sententia. Grex discipulorum multos menses Latinae studebant, quo melius examinibus fungerentur. Okay. The question. Quius temporis est California 1, Andrew.
Tertia.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating the question. Describamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hac sententia. Grex discipulorum multos menses Latinae studebant, quo melius Ohio 2 will.
Imperfecti.
Imperfecti is correct. The question again, quius temporis est studebant, imperfecti. Bonus number 1, dic Anglicae rationem casus verborum multos menses.
So it's accusative duration of time.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Accusative of duration of time, final answer.
That is correct. Bonus number 2, pro vocabulo melius, dic formam positivam.
What's the positive form of sweeter? Oh, better. Is it just bonus?
Yeah.
Sorry. Bonus, final answer.
I'm sorry, bonus is incorrect. We needed bene. This is the adverb. Okay. Sorry, during that question, someone accidentally deleted it. And so I was like, where'd the question go? But it is back. Obviously, I was able to ask you the question. Okay. Moving on to toss-up number 8 for any team. What deity caused the instant coming of age of Acarnan and Amphoterus? Ohio 3, Alicia? I need an answer, please. Going to call adequate.
Poseidon.
No, I'm sorry, Poseidon is not correct. Repeating for the remaining teams. What deity caused the instant coming of age of Acarnan and Amphoterus, transformed the Myrmidons from ants to men? California 2, Trisha.
Zeus.
Zeus is correct. The last clue, and made a daughter of Anachus into a heifer. Zeus or Jupiter is correct. Bonus number 1 for California. What goddess made Jupiter promise to transform Aeneas' ships into nymphs and herself transformed Atalanta into a lioness?
Oh, I think this is
Athena, right?
Aphrodite. Yeah, Venus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
is it Venus?
Yeah.
Wait, what did I think?
Or actually, they say
Jupiter.
Jupiter. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's Latin.
But ask.
Wait, I thought wasn't Atalanta in the temple? Okay, I guess you're probably right.
Atlantis was
No,
in
but-
the temple of Zeus. Wait, that's
No,
true.
but
Okay, but
trust
the
me,
thing is,
it's
Aphrodite
Venus.
was offended. So I
I
think
trust you. I trust you. Yeah.
Okay.
So go with
There's
Venus.
Captain.
So Venus, final answer.
Sorry, Venus is not correct. You could have given me Cybele or Magna Mater.
I think I'd like to challenge because I could have sworn I remembered. I remember that.
I remember Cybele is the one who took Atalanta as a lioness for her chariot, but she didn't do the actual transforming.
And
We can
she's
write it
definitely
down.
the one who turned the ships into nymphs.
Okay. We can write it down. We'll consult it. You said Venus, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So we have that written down. We will talk about it. And I guarantee either sooner or later you will get your points if it is correct. Moving on to bonus number 2. What deity, in order to aid her husband, convinced Samathe to turn a wolf to stone?
In order to aid her husband.
Okay, deities that have husbands.
Hebe. Got
Maybe.
Hebe. We got.
Could be.
Did Psyche become a deity?
Maybe
Could it be a Titan or something? I don't know. I don't know myths. So.
Okay, maybe we can go with Eos. I don't know.
Yeah, go with that. Sure. Defer to Trisha.
Okay, Eos, final answer.
I'm sorry, Eos isn't correct. The answer I have here is Thetis. Thetis. So that is a temporary 10 points on toss-up number 8, potentially 15 if your challenge does go through. But at this point, we still have toss-up number 9 and the rest of them to get to. So here that is toss-up number 9 for any team. In Latin literature, what name is shared by the title of an exhortation to philosophy? Sorry, I just got an update from my computer. Let's close that. Wildcard Devanch.
Restitutor?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for the remaining teams, hopefully with no updates. In Latin literature, what name is shared by the title of an exhortation to philosophy written by Cicero that caused Augustine's spiritual crisis? And the man in Catullus 65 to whom Catullus addresses a letter accompanying a translation of Callimachus. This man was also a well-known orator who defended Verres. California 1, Andrew.
Hortensius.
Hortensius is correct. Bonus number 1 for California. How many octiones in verem were written by Cicero?
Oh,
It was
okay.
It was
I'm
4,
pretty sure
right?
it's 4 or 3.
I think, no, when we did this question in practice, I thought it was 4 because I think we made that same comment I think we made the comment about it being the same as, what's his name? The other one.
The other one.
Adeline,
Okay, so I think 4.
I trust you, Rupert. So
I'm not sure if I trust me, so
I
Oh,
do.
you do?
So.
20 seconds.
I
okay.
need an answer, please.
or final answer.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is 2.
Oh.
Try this bonus. Catullus 66 contains the accompanying translation mentioned in the preceding letter to Hortensius. Catullus 66 is a translation of what poem of Callimachus?
Could you paste the toss up?
It's oh.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, there it is.
Does anyone have any idea?
No, don't know anything about Greek, so.
Really?
Okay.
Callimachus 6.
I mean, it probably has a different name, but sure.
I need an answer, please.
Callimachus 6.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is the Lock of Berenice.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that is 10 points on toss-up number 9. Moving on to toss-up number 10 for any team. The Battle of Bananas continues. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in Latin the question that follows. First reading. I'll go a little slower this time and then faster for the second reading. Ut hastas breves prohiberemus, cominas nostros pedes verirent, totiens saliebamus, ut saltare vide remor. Nunc simiae nos deridebant et exclamabant. Ecce, illi homines sunt paucis aurienis per territi. Meminerimus imaginem et aurum saltantium. Homines interdum sunt tam stulti. Repeating. Ut hastas breves prohiberemus, cominas nostros pedes verirent, totiens saliebamus ut saltare videremur. Nunc simiae nos deridebant et exclamabant. Ecce, illi homines sunt paucis aurienis per territi. Meminerimus imaginem et aurum saltantium. Homines interdum sunt tam stulti. The question. Quibus errant homines per terri? California 1, Andrew.
Semibus.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio 2, Will.
Arienis.
Can you repeat that for me? I didn't quite hear you.
Arienis.
Arienis is correct. The rest of the question, secundum simias, according to the monkeys. Arienis is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team Ohio. Quo modo homines arienas vita verunt?
Could you paste with?
Yeah. I'm getting the passage.
I think it's by foot, but
There's that, and here's the question.
What
There
way?
it is twice for you.
yeah, I think so. Like Paris, but like maybe use a like what?
You could just, if it's by foot, you could just use an ablative probably.
Put one word answers in.
Okay. You can go for it because you seem to know it better.
20 seconds.
I need an
Pedibus?
answer, please. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Pedibus?
We'll write that down. Not
Did
what
you
I
want a
have.
coup?
Sorry, say that again.
Did you want a coup?
No, I can tell you what he had here. We had saluerunt, saliebant, saliendo, anything by jumping. Yeah.
But you use your feet to jump.
You do use your feet to jump. That's why I'm asking that we write it down. So we'll write down pedibus. And yeah, we didn't account for that. But it makes sense to me. Just want to make sure it makes sense to the rest of our moderators. Okay. So no score for now. However, try bonus 2. Quatiens homines de menter se gerunt.
So
how many times?
Few. Is it so like how many men were?
How many men are there? 2.
Because the only thing numbers in the passage is like that. Like buy few bananas, they were
20
terrified.
seconds.
I need an answer, please.
How key? Final answer.
Not what I have here. This is based off that last sentence. Interdum is what we were looking for. Okay. Yeah, it does. It kind of doesn't really answer the question how often. I think that's what Quatiens is getting at. Okay. So we'll say tentatively 10 points on toss-up number 10. We're going to check on bonus 1 for potentially 15 points, but with 10 points on toss-up 10, can we get a score check at our halfway mark?
You certainly can. After 10 tubular questions, we have California with 35 points, Beta with 15 points, and Ohio with 50 points. 200 points left in the game.
Very nice. Moving on to toss-up number 11 for any team. What man's crime was given away by Academus after he used the city of Aphidnae to hide the newly abducted Helen? Leading Ohio 3, Alicia?
Theseus.
Theseus is correct. The rest of the question, leading the Dioscuri to abduct his mother Aethra in retribution. Theseus is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team Ohio. What man proposed this plan to Theseus because he wanted to seize a daughter of Zeus?
Probably Perithous.
Perithous?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Perithous is correct. Bonus number 2. What sons of Theseus later rescued Aethra from Troy?
Demophon and Acamas.
I defer to OH3.
Demophon and Acamas.
Demophon and Acamas is correct. For 20 points on toss-up number 11. Moving on to toss-up number 12 for any team. Employing the same double envelopment tactic Hannibal would use at Ohio 2 will.
Julius Caesar.
I'm sorry, Julius Caesar is not correct. California 1, Andrew.
Scipio Africanus.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for the remaining team. Employing the same double envelopment tactic Hannibal would use at Cannae, what Spartan mercenary defeated Regulus in battle at the Bagradas Valley? Repeating. Employing the same double envelopment tactic Hannibal would use at Cannae, what Spartan mercenary defeated Regulus in battle at the Bagradas Valley? I have read the question. Devanch.
Spartacus?
No, I'm sorry, Spartacus is not correct. The correct answer for this question is Xanthippus. Xanthippus. No score on toss-up number 12. Moving on to toss-up number 3 for any team. Give the two Latin verbs and their meanings, which have the third principal part, crevi. California 1, Andrew.
So that would be cerno, cernere, crevi, cretus, to discern, and carreo, carrere, to lack.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio 2, Will.
Carino, Carinoi, crevi, cretus, to discern. Creo, creare, cretus. Creavi, cretus, to create.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Wild card 1, Ashton.
Carino, canere, crevi, cretus, to discern. Creo, creare, crevi, cretus, to become.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Everybody latched on to Carino. That is correct. The other one that we needed was cresco. Cresco, to grow. Very close, but unfortunately, no points on toss-up number 13. What kind of word is stid? We still move on to toss-up number 14 for any team. What author, perhaps inspired by a successful campaign against the Calaiki by his patron Decimus Brutus, wrote a fabula praetexta on the successful Ohio 2, Will?
Accius.
Correct. On the successful overthrow of Lucius Tarquinius Superbus by an earlier Brutus. Accius is correct. Bonus number 1. What is the title of Accius's other fabula praetexta?
I think this is Decius. Okay. Decius, final answer.
Decius is correct. Could have also taken Aeneadae. Bonus number 2. What is the Latin term for the genre of plays that encompasses most of Accius's works?
This is fabula cothernata.
Go for it.
Okay, fabula cothernata, final answer.
Fabula cothernata is correct. For 20 points on toss-up number 14. Moving on to toss-up number 15 for any team. What group of sisters chose Lerna as the burial place for the heads of their husbands? Ohio 3, Alicia?
Donaids.
The Donaids is correct. The rest of the question, for whose murder they were condemned to ceaselessly fill leaky buckets in the underworld. The Donaids is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team Ohio. Since Hypermnestra spared Lynceus, they were able to carry on the Danaid line. What twins, who supposedly quarreled in the womb, were the grandsons of Hypermnestra and Lynceus?
Acrisius and Portus.
I defer to OH3.
Acrisius and Portus, final answer.
Acrisius and Proetus are correct. Bonus number 2, Ovid calls the Danaids by a patronymic, referring to their descent from what man? The father of Danaus and his brother Aegyptus.
Is this Abas?
No, that's Lynceus and Hypermnestra's kid. I believe this is Bellos, maybe?
Is it Batus? I don't know why I'm getting that name.
It's Bellos, I think. Batus, it's like 3 generations out.
Go for it.
Bellos?
Bellis is correct. For 20 points on toss-up number 15. Can we get a score check before our final 5 questions, please?
Hell yeah, you can. Okay, coming up on the thrilling 3/4 mark, we have California with 35 points, Beta with 15 points, and Ohio with 110 points. Still 100 points left in the game.
Very nice. Toss-up number 16 for any team. Bring it home, guys. What emperor was beheaded and thrown into the Tiber after he Ohio 2, Will?
Pertinax.
Can you repeat that? The beginning cut out.
Pertinax.
No, I'm sorry, Pertinax is not correct. Wild card 1, Ashton.
Tiberius.
No, I'm sorry, Tiberius is not correct. Repeating for the remaining team. What emperor was beheaded and thrown into the Tiber after he tried to go back on the arrangement to make his cousin Severus Alexander his Caesar? Repeating. What emperor was beheaded and thrown into the Tiber after he tried to go back on the arrangement to make his cousins California 1 Andrew?
Best I got is Septimius Severus.
No, I'm sorry, Septimius Severus is not correct. This is Elagabalus. Okay, no score on toss-up number 16. Moving on to toss-up number 17 for any team. Say in Latin, who knew we would be at home for a very long California 1 Andrew?
Who knew? So quis scivit nos domi diu ad futuriae.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating. Say in Latin, who knew we would be at home for a very long time? Wildcard 1, Ashton.
Okay. Quis scivit adfu isse nos domi diutissime.
Can you repeat the everything after quis scivit, please?
Okay. Adfu isse nos diutissime domi. I think there was another word in there. No, there wasn't. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio 3, Alicia.
Quis scivit nos diutissime domi ahu esse?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. The correct answer that I have here is quis scivit. Everybody got that. And then we needed some kind of future thing in the indirect statement. So I have nos futuros esse domi diutissime. Who knew we would be at home for a very long time? Certainly not I. That's okay. No score on toss-up number 17. Moving on to toss-up number 18 for any team. Make any dirty pig quispium California 1 Andrew.
Oh my God, I did not expect that you wouldn't give a form. So I'm going to go with any dirty pig.
I need an answer, please.
Cuiuspium porci sordidi.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for the remaining teams. Make any dirty pig quispium luteus sus, nominative plural. Ohio 2, Will.
Quipiam sures utei.
Can you spell your word for pig, please?
S-U-R-E-S.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating one more time, because I don't think I did it a second. Make any dirty pig quispium luteus sus, nominative plural. I've now read the question twice. Going to call adequate. Wildcard 2, Devanch.
Quispia adequa sui.
No, I'm sorry. That is not correct. So very close. Correct answer is quipium lutei suace. No R in there, unfortunately. Suace. So no score on 18. Moving on to 19, after which we'll have our score check and the final toss-up. What Silver Age author wrote an epic poem about the Second Punic War in Ohio 2, Will?
Silius Italicus.
about the Second Punic War in 17 books that is said to be the longest Latin historical epic that comes down to us. Silius Italicus is correct. Bonus number 1. According to Pliny the Younger, Silius Italicus had an obsessive admiration for what earlier Roman author whose tomb and relics he possessed.
Virgil, right?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, Virgil, final answer.
Virgil is correct. Bonus number 2. What other Silver Age author wrote an epic poem on the civil war between Pompey and Caesar?
Lucan, I think. Okay, Lucan, final answer.
Lucan is correct for 20 points on toss-up number 19. Can we get a score check before the final toss-up?
Alrighty, here comes your penultimate score check. California has 35, Beta has 15, Ohio has 130 points.
Very nice. One more question, guys. Toss-up number 20 for any team. Let's hear some Roman epitaphs. Translate this Latin inscription found on a tombstone into English. Qui legis hunc titulum mortalem te esse memento. California 1, Andrew.
Let he who reads this sign remember that, or let you who read this sign remember that you are mortal.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Let you who read the sign remember that you are mortal.
I'm going to hear what Ohio 2 Will has to say.
To whom to have read this sign, remember you are mortal.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take that. Okay, okay. I was going to repeat the question, but we have a buzz. Wildcard 2, Devanch.
Let he who has read this sign remember that he is mortal.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Okay. So going back to Ohio's answer, I'm thinking about subjunctive kind of feel for memento. That's what I'm stuck on. So we'll write down your answer. We're going to give you the bony just to make sure that if it is deemed correct, that we have taken care of that. So we'll go ahead and do that for Ohio at this point in time.
Could we California?
Sorry.
Yeah. I
Say
think
that
it was
again?
California that you're.
Oh, it was California?
California's answer.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, somebody from Ohio told me, and so I was like, oh, it's for Ohio, but no, it is for California. Thank you for the correction. Okay. So potential bonuses.
Just a quick note on whether or not it counts. I want to mention that in Allen and Greeno, the translations for future imperatives use let just as subjunctives do. The only difference is that I used you instead of thou, which I don't think should be that important. But word for word, that's how Allen and Greeno does it.
Okay. I believe you. I just don't have Allen and Greeno in front of me. Okay. So I believe I had a misunderstanding. So I know what California said. Do we happen to have but what Ohio 2 said? Because that might help us in potentially giving them the bonuses. I don't believe it was right just because I think I heard some passive things. Yeah, as far as I heard, I don't believe any of the answers were acceptable either. But in the event that California's is, we're going to go ahead and do the bony. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. So treat these bonuses like you got the toss up, get in that good state of mind, and then again, we can award those points to you later. Okay. Bonus number 1, you will have 30 seconds to translate this epitaph. De sine iam mater, lacrimis renovare querellas, namque dolor talis non tibi contigit uni.
Haste, please.
It's coming.
Daisy is like dessert now,
It was
mother.
now. It started with yam, right?
Yeah, now dessert, mother. Your tears.
Querelas.
Querelas, I don't know. Renovare is, I don't know, renovate. Not quite sure.
And for such pain.
Such pain.
What's contigo?
That's it happens, so that's impersonal, which is
Such
weird.
pain does not happen.
Not happen to one as you.
30 seconds.
Have elapsed.
Yes.
Well, I'm
All right.
writing
I need
that
your
in the
answer, please.
chat so you can look at it, but not
Yeah.
like as the final answer.
So,
okay, please start your answer.
Yes. And desist, mother, from renewing your needless tears, and for grief, such grief does not happen to one as you.
Forgot the now, but I think.
Okay. I'm going to say no for now.
Oh, I had the now at the beginning, just on Trisha's note. But yeah.
I'll tell you what I have here. Cease now, mother, to renew your laments with tears, for such grief has not befallen you alone. It's very flowery English.
Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
It doesn't need to be flowery, but that's what I have here. Okay. Try this second bonus. Provided that you notice the hyperbaton, you will be able to translate this epitaph with 30 seconds time. Hoc qui scire cupis jaceant, quae membra sepulchro disces, dum relegas hos modo versiculos. And there it is in the chat.
All right.
Why'd they give us some hyperbaton?
Yeah. They lie. They lie. Or okay.
Let them lie.
Let them.
Let they who know Cupis, like of desires.
Let they who desire to know lie in this tomb, whose members or whose limbs.
We had a question on sepulchrum, and I forgot what it meant.
20 seconds have passed.
Did you say 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
30, okay. So dum relegas hos modo versiculos. Modo in this case would probably be only
30 seconds.
I remember.
I need an
okay.
answer, please.
Let me use my Catullus vocab. All right. So, let those who wish to know lie their limbs on a rock.
And you complete your answer.
Yeah, on a tomb. You learn while you hand over these kisses.
No, I'm sorry. Not what I have here, but I can tell you what I do have here. You who want to know what limbs lie in this tomb, you will learn, provided that you read again these little verses.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's the ex versiculis in that poem that I should not quote more.
Okay, so that is a tentative 10 points on this question while we discuss it with all the other moderators so we can get some more opinions as to what was said for the toss-up is correct. But can we get a score right now based off that tentativeness?
For sure. Final score. Never mind, not kind of final score. California 35, Beta 15, Ohio 130. Very nice, everybody.
Cool. Congratulations, everybody. If you do happen to make it to semifinals, good luck in your future rounds. If you do not happen to make it to semifinals, good luck. And congratulations for getting here in the first place. It's already an achievement in and of itself. So congratulations on that. I'm sure y'all have been glued to the scoreboards, but I'm going to link it in chat just so you can have that again at your disposal. Let me send it. And sorry.
I think Ashton said something in the chat. If you award the 10 points tentatively to California, I think they end with 45.
Yeah, I wasn't actually awarding those tentatively.
Yeah, they're not awarded.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, cool. So there's the score sheet. And if you'd like to give me feedback on how I did, I'm always looking to improve. You can tell me whether I read too fast, too slow, any other issues that happen with the round. We'll get those solved so everything can be as smooth and as great as possible for y'all. So there is that link if you'd like to do it. Cool. Okay. With that, good luck on any contests, any future rounds, anything else you may be participating in. And I'll see you around. Wally Teomnes.
Bye, Mr.